welcome back to vlogs. So today I'm in like my little, I guess you call it, story time description position, and I'm doing a new type of video. This is a collab video with another YouTuber. Her name is Adia's Life, and yeah, this is a collaboration. Basically, this is a where I'm from video, I guess you could call it. I don't really know what the name of it is called. Basically, as the name suggests, I'm going to describe and just kind of talk about where I'm from. I'm going to just like talk about like the specific area where I'm from. I'm not going to get too in detail with that just because, you know, I have my own privacy. I'm going to just talk about, you know, describe it, like where in the world I'm from, like the people, the life, like how everything works, like what I like about it, what I dislike about it, just, you know. So for those of you let's get into it. So for those of you who don't know, I'm from the US, and I am from the state of New Jersey in the US. Now, for those of you who don't know the US, your states, if you're outside the US or whatever reason, New Jersey, it's like right next to New York, it's in the northeast. And I live in like the northern area of it. Like, I'm literally like, if you were to go 10 to 15 miles east of here, you'd be like right in Manhattan, New York City. So yeah, I'm like right near New York City. I live in a small suburb, like the suburbs right outside New York City, New Jersey. And my suburb, it's pretty nice. Like, it's pretty smaller than some others that are around here, but it's really just nice. It's a decent size, decent amount of people, and it's really nice. Like, the houses there are pretty good. Like, it's nice. So pretty much what people, like how everything runs, mostly people, they obviously don't work in town unless you own like a small business or something. But people pretty much commute every single day to New York City or wherever to work there, or at least the majority of the people. Now one thing that I just lost my train. Okay, the people around here, like, I'm gonna say, at some point or another, they came from New York City, or they just came from somewhere else, like. Or at least people that they, at one point, somewhere in their family, they came from somewhere else. Because whereas me, like, my family, we've been here for like quite a bit, like since my grandparents, I think they came here from New York City. And like, I mean, now there's more people coming from New York City. Like, at some point, people came from New York City to come here to the small suburb. That's kind of like how this town kind of got its, like, people. That's kind of like where people, or how people are getting here. They come from New York City. So, like, the town itself, it's like we have people of all walks of life, like people that are like older people, younger people, like, you know, there's people like of all ages. It's not like it's not like there's one specific like age group of people. It's not like there's only like younger people. There's not like families, there's not elderly people, there's all like people. There's people that are my grandparents' age, people that are my parents' age, and obviously there's people my age. So things that I really like about my town are, it's a small town. Like, people, they, like, you pretty much know like a lot of people. Like, people, they're kind of friendly, I guess you could say. Like, I mean, I know my neighbors well. I know people that are down the block, up the block from me. Like, I know people. But on the contrast, people, they know you, and you may not know them. Since Facebook, because of social media, like, I come up to people, like, people come up to me and they're like, oh, I saw you on Facebook. I'm like, how? I don't know who you are. And yeah, that's just like one thing I kind of don't like, is that like, you can know people very easily, but people could also know you. And also, like, one thing I like is how it's like you can see like kind of like how the town has changed based on the houses, because there's houses like from all different types of times. Like there's a house here that's older than the United States. It was made in the 1600s. There's houses from, like, one or two houses from the 1800s. Like the house, and like some of the houses on my block, they're like made around the 40s and 50s when people like really started to come here from New York, and as of late now there's people from, there's houses that are newer. And one thing, and it's just like you can truly see like the different, how the town has somewhat changed. Also, one thing I like about living here is that there's like everything's pretty close. Like basic things like food, water, stuff like that. Like you can, like 7-Eleven from my house is like, I don't even know, like a 2-minute drive, like 1 or 2 minute drive. It's like everything's close. Like I could get to 7-Eleven, I could go to a food shop, and like I can get anything. Like everything's really close. Like there's just like, you really don't have to go far if you need to buy something. That's one good thing that I like. And also the thing is, something else I like is that new things are coming. Like they just built a ShopRite. They just built like a whole new parking lot for my high school, which it really comes in handy for people like me because I can drive. So now things that I kind of dislike about where I live is I kind of hate the weather, because honestly, because of just weather, it's completely random. Like, even though, like, we have the normal, like, I guess we could say the stereotypical fall, like, winter, spring, summer, fall, like, we have that stereotypical idea of it. Even though in reality, like, it kind of goes out the window as of late. Like, that idea has been going out the window. It's been random here in different times of the year. Like, the weather is just, it's insane. Like for instance, like this upcoming week, it's supposed to be 80 degrees in September, and it was rainy and cold this past week. It's like the weather, it can be all over the place sometimes. That's just one thing I dislike. And also, to be honest, I'm not a big fan of the cold anyway. So another thing that I kind of dislike about this town is there's insane people from New York that come here. Like, and I don't mean like, by insane, I mean just crazy people from New York. They act like they own the place when they come here. Like, sometimes I can hear them like going past in their hot rods as I'm driving down the street. They're like almost like drag racing down the street in their hot rods. Like, it's like, come on, like, I know you couldn't do that in New York, obviously, because without killing someone, but it's like, you don't have to do it here. Like, that's, like, there's crazy people that move here. Like, I hate and they just act like they're so great and important because they're from New York. Like, listening to their awful rap, they're listening, like, driving in their fancy cars, it's like, it's annoying. And also, something I kind of dislike about this town is that it's kind of like, we do have great places, as I said, we have brand new places that are being built, but our town, we have places that honestly, structurally, they look terrible, like, that we just can't, our town seems to have a problem with maintaining places that, if they're maintained, they could look really nice, but if they're not maintained, they look like trash. And we're mostly towards the second of the two. Like, our swim club, for instance, it looks terrible. Like, it's old, it's run down, it really just needs some TLC. But we just, for whatever reason, we just don't do that. Instead, we pretty much, like, we decide to get a brand new ShopRite and brand new turf field instead of having to help, try to fix up the swim club and also try and get new fields. Like, a problem that our town has, we're like right near a river. So all of our fields, they flood, like if it really rains a lot, or if like during Hurricane Sandy when that hit, our fields literally looked like a lake. There were fish swimming in them because it rained so much. So like our problem that we have is like we just don't have a field that's really like maintained really well, like a good field to play on or to do anything on. So instead they built a turf field right in the same place where it flooded. Like I remember a track meet that I went to, there was water everywhere from just a rainstorm. Like when it rains, when the field's all done, they're still building it, but like when it's all done, like what's gonna happen if it rains? Like if we get like another big storm, or if we get another hurricane, like, you know, it's crazy. Anyway, you guys, I know this where I'm from video is kind of like, I guess, kind of thrown together. Isn't exactly the best, but this is kind of like my take on it. I talked about where I'm from, the area, what I like about it, what I dislike about it. Kind of give you a little bit of an idea of what life where I live is kind of like. So yeah, if you enjoy this video, you know what to do. Give this a like, consider subscribing if you have not. And also, Adia's Life, check her video out. She hasn't made it yet. Like, I'm doing mine earlier just because now I can. It's the weekend. So, I'm not exactly sure when she'll do her video of it, her collab video, but yeah, a link to her channel will be at the end of this video, right in the outro. So if you enjoyed this video, check her channel out, like, check her out, like Adia, like, shout yourself out in the comment section, I don't care. Just, you know, support her channel. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.
It's over.